In a resurfacing issue, although not so new but often not talked much, is the environmental crisis in Tuli Valley fueled by unregulated coal mining, which demands urgent attention. This unchecked exploitation of coal resources through primitive red hole mining has unleashed a cascade of environmental devastation. Without immediate intervention and concerted efforts to address the root causes of the crisis, Tuli Valley faces a bleak future of ecological ruin and social upheaval. It is imperative for stakeholders, both governmental and non governmental, to prioritize environmental conservation and ensure that the interests of local communities are protected against exploitative practices. Let's have a look at the report.
This is also an area where the tumbling from the coal mining are being straight away put to the Tsangla River, and it's been directly flowing through the Milak River endlessly. We're right here at another spot where the tumbling waste are directly affecting the river pit. Artificial pit which is full of toxic water. Farmers, they are now in distress since they couldn't able to harvest the paddy anymore.
Tuli Valley in Mokokchung is currently experiencing a very serious environmental crisis caused by unregulated and unscientific coal mining across villages in the subdivision. Over the past decade or so, there have been a mushroom of mine prospectors who have either formed local partnerships with some village landowners or taken on lease areas for mining.
We came all the way from there downside, and if we just look closely, everything that has been dug around here, the waste are all going straight to the river. If you can just notice nearby the river bank, you'll see that kind of mushy orange color. Those are all the toxic waste and have been flowing or will dump straight away to the river bank that side. This is the active coal mining right now, not even 5 minutes walking distance from the previous spot. Let's go deep inside and see what is the present conditions. On the left, if you see it, there's this toxic water and it's been pumped out straight to the river bank.
Coal mining in Tuli, as in other parts of Nagaland, is unregulated and done through primitive rat hole mining. The coal dust and chemicals from the mines flow unchecked to streams and rivers, Milak River in the case of Tuli. The dust and chemicals used in mining form harmful poison which eventually flows to streams and rivers. Streams and rivers in Tuli area having been poisoned and can no longer sustain marine life besides indigenous flora. It will take centuries for the rivers to be able to sustain marine and plant life. The state government has failed to act promptly in preventing the environmental catastrophe. Coal in Nagaland is found in abundance in some districts such as Mokokchung, Wokha, Dimapur, Longlan, Mon and Paran. At Nimna Valley in Tuli, a focal point for coal mining activities for over a decade, the unregulated red hole mining has contributed to a large degree towards the wealth to the local people. But what they earn is a pittance when compared with what coal mafias and transport syndicates from Assam earn from the proceeds of coal business. Not only being deprived of access to buyers and also using or choosing their own carriage transport due to the powerful coal mafia lobby in Assam, which have the backing of the police, coal mining in Nagaland is surely going to cost the area dearly and ultimately leave the local people in dire straits after a decade or so.
Can you imagine the height? The machine have climbed all the way top, hoping to extract the coal. Unfortunately, it seems they haven't found any evidence, so they have abandoned this mining. But it's not gonna be the same further land anymore that we used to have. This is a wasteland, another wasteland. During summer season, it will directly flow into the Sangor River. We'll flush out all the toxic waste straight to the river down there. This is the river we're talking about, where dumping have been done from that side, which I've seen you. It will straight flow to the main river Milak.
People of Tuli are only today become aware about the hazard caused to the environment by red hole coal mining and careless disposal of chemical and coal dust. Some members of Tsusangra Nemna Valley Farmers Society (TNVFS) have taken up the issue of the detrimental impact of coal mining on the surrounding environment, particularly on Tsusangra water bodies which have been contaminated by toxic waste from coal mining. While pointing out that some mines have been operating illegally, the members said the flip side is that the coal mining contractors maintain the road to their farms and these provide access to the area during the off-season. Meanwhile, the TNVFS members have appealed to Merangkong Madam Sanggar Putu to devise a proper waste disposal method that does not harm the environment. Red hole mining and disregard to the environment is not only the issue but also wanton destruction of natural forests due to coal mining. When the matter was highlighted, Merangkong Madam Sanggar Putu member cum village council chairman Sosang Manen Imsong directed all coal contractors to dig additional pits near mining sites and warned that the non-compliance would be seriously viewed with. There is clear evidence of norms and rules being flouted due to red hole mining at Tuli town, Yimjeng Kimong, Molong Yimsam, Molong Kimong, Kang Tsung Yingsam, and Anaki. According to Wet Bridge officials at Wati Yongpangat and Long Nakba London, Wamikan Valley, coal supply from Tuli area has been continually been increased from 20,000 tons per year to 25,000 tons, then 35,000 to 45,000 tons over the years. Notably, a drilling camp from DGM 14 unit under the Geology and Mining Department has been set up between Tuli town and Tudikong town since last year. The camp aims at determining the quantity of coal deposits in the area with intentions of future mining.